Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right, so let's start. Where did we stop in our last class? PCN, right? Are we done with PCN? Okay. I listed them, right? So let me start. Who said code of ethics? Why do we always leave it behind? Choice. Sorry about that. Hello. So let's look at the first regulatory bodies. We are on the Destiny. Come here. Destiny. Oya, come on. Oya, come and sit. Who is there? Come on. Carry your book and your bag. Oya, come here. Phone, son. Okay, it's true. Come here. I don't know what your pieces are doing there. Oh yeah, sit there. Face us. Okay, so we'll take them one after the other. So the first one we'll start with is PCN, right? Yes. Functions and roles of what? PCN. Yes. Is it maths you're solving in my class? You are doing log. Functions and roles of what? PCN. Of course, you know the full meaning of PCN, right? I told you that it was formerly Pharmacists Council of what? Nigeria. But now it's no longer Pharmacists. It's now what? Pharmacy Council of what? Nigeria. Okay, so PCN is in charge. It's charged with the general duty of what? One, determining the what? Standards of what? Knowledge and skill to be attained by persons seeking to be registered members of pharmacy what? Profession. And not just the standard, they also review that what? Standards from time to time as the circumstances may do what? Require. Are we together? So what does this mean? Before we establish when we say pharmacy professional, there we have the pharmacist, we have the pharmacy what? Technician, then we have pharmacy attendant. But formally we have pharmacist and pharmacy what? Technician. Now let me tell you something. Before pharmacy school, before any university will start pharmacy program, whether B Pharm or Pharm D, PCN must be aware. Am I communicating? PCN work together with NUC. Whenever you want to establish university for pharmacy program, PCN work together with what? NUC, and they will come. PCN they will come first of all to see what you have on ground. Then if you will inform them first after paying the necessary fee. They will now come first, tell you what I want to put in place, give you list of what I want to put in place in terms of the personnel, the structure. Then if you get those things, they will now, you inform them, they will now come for accreditation. That first one they will come is just to see what you have on ground. Then with that one, if you pass that accreditation, you can start admitting what? Students. Then with time, over time, they will also come back again. And apart from coming with NUC, PCN on their own will carry their stool and come back again to be sure that all those things, especially whatever equipment they told you, that one they come with NUC may not be that detailed, but the one they will now come back again, PCN will come back again, that one is more thorough. That's why sometimes you see some universities, they may be running, they may get accreditation from NUC to run pharmacy program. You'll be hearing that their pharmacy is not, that they fail PCN what accreditation, because maybe they didn't, because that one is more detailed, they didn't meet up to the standard. And if you hear that they fail PCN accreditation, what it means is that you may finish, you may graduate from that school, but you will not be inducted because you are just a pharmacy graduate. You will not become a pharmacist because PCN, they have to fail accreditation. You may go and start, maybe some graduate to and be doing other things. Maybe those that have other business may go and face it until whenever their school is ready for induction, they will come and do induction. After that induction, they will not be given their what license. That's where they will become registered pharmacists. Am I communicating? Now the same thing also happens in the college of health like this, where you have where you to train pharmacy what technician. NUC is to university what MBTE is to colleges of health and not just college of health, anything has to do with polytechnic, monotechnic, technical what education board. Am I communicating? Now they will also come and do the same thing NUC and PCN are doing it in the university. They also do it here and give go ahead to start. After PCN on their own will also come to ensure that whatever the standard they gave you, that you meet that what standard. That's the only time PCN can come here to do induction. And from time to time, we have gotten the 5-year, these are 5-year accreditation now. But with time, after like 5 years again, they will come back again to ensure that that thing you show them is still there, or to check if there's anything, if there's anything that was reviewed, starting from the curriculum and also the equipment you show them, whether it is still there or whether they have maybe gone back to the people that you got it from, or maybe if they have spoiled. And if, of course, there's never a way what was there 5 years ago can still be complete. True of us, some may get wear out. True of us, some may wear out. Some careless students may break some, and they'll come back again, carry their students, sit down and count them. They will count them again one after the other. They count. PCN will count it to be sure that each of them, the quantity you have is you say that you are told to get is still complete. And they also check your personnel, the lecturers, to be sure that they are up to what standard. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? So these are what you mean by making sure that the standard of knowledge and skill attained by person seeking to become members of what pharmacy profession and review the standard from time to time are in order. This thing I just explained now is on the aspect of what academics now. Now, if you go to community, they also, if you want to register a premise, this one is for training now, academics and training, because they also oversee training of what anybody that is in what that will be registered as a what pharmacy professional. This one is aspect of training because that's where we are now. Also on the aspect of on the aspect of community practice, that's why you have to, any place that is to be called a pharmacy or even a pattern medicine shop must be duly what registered, because that is when that place will enter the database of the what PCN, that this is a place we dispense drugs and counsel what patient to the pharmacist or pharmacy technician there, and they will go in there from time to time. Not just the first one they came and ensure that the structure and everything is in order before you start the business. They also come back from time to time. They call it inspection to ensure that the pharmacist that put his license there is there working, and also that everything that you are not selling, you are not dispensing or procuring or stocking what you are not supposed to do what store, and that you also have the right personnel that should be there doing the job. Am I communicating? So these are the things they will check. So that's why it is evil and criminal and evil for somebody to go and hang his license in a place and disappear, because tomorrow now you face it too when you become when you become a what pharmacist. Maybe you are working somewhere in one state. You start thinking, hey, let me go, since these people don't know me here, let me hang my license here and disappear. At least even it is 100K I am getting from here is something. That is not good, because what you are doing is that you are fighting yourself. You are fighting yourself. Am I communicating? Because you claim that you are a pharmacist, and you our code of ethics, honesty, integrity, and you are deceiving PCN that you are, and deceiving the general public. Because anybody that sees anybody that sees pharmacy have that mindset that the pharmacist is here. Am I communicating? That everything they are doing there should be the right thing. That's what people have in mind. So if you now hang it because of you, they now call that place a what? Pharmacy. And what actually make it a pharmacy is you as a pharmacist, not even that your license. It's you, the human being, that makes it a what? A pharmacist. It's you, the pharmacist, that makes it that place a what? A pharmacy. It's not just about your license, because your license cannot do what you should do there as a what? Pharmacist. Am I communicating? So when you now go and hang it and disappear, you think you are doing well. Don't worry. One day your own person will be in need to be able to sit down with a pharmacist to help him or her, and you tell him, mommy, where are you? Mommy, go to the pharmacy, and mommy will obey you and go to the pharmacy. Do you know why you said mommy go to pharmacy? Because you believe that the pharmacist is there doing what? Working. You believe he or she will see a pharmacist there. Then your mommy will now go. Maybe you are in Abuja or in another state. Your mommy will now go there because there's a pharmacy there written on it. Your mommy will now go there. Then it will be your partner in crime that also have his license hanging there and disappear again. But maybe one human being will now wear lab coat and stay there. Your mommy will think the person is a what? A pharmacist. Because such people know people that are into such practice, they know how to do it. They want somebody that will wear that lab coat and stay. I will impersonate a what? A pharmacist. He will now go. God forbid the person now gave the wrong thing, and he will go back with that confidence. Did you go to the pharmacy? Yes, yes, my son. I went to the pharmacy. You met a pharmacist. You're asking her if she met a pharmacist there, but your own license is somewhere, and you disappeared. Whatever we are doing, we end up shooting ourselves on the leg without even what knowing. All this long story I'm telling you. What am I saying? Don't fall into the temptation of what? Hanging your license somewhere and disappear. In case you are interrupting my lecture. Calm down. Are we together? Good. There's what's called an interlude. When somebody is talking, keep quiet. Allow the person to land. You can now raise your hand. Okay? What's that?
At least a case whereby maybe I'm the owner of the pharmacy. My license is there. Then maybe I'm working with government. Then I now employ another pharmacy
Okay.
to be running for me. Is it okay?
Run for you how?
Like I'm the owner of the pharmacy.
And you are a pharmacist.
Yes.
And is it as a pharmacist? Which one?
Wait, let me explain. Let me say I'm the owner of the pharmacy. I'm the pharmacist.
Okay, good.
The owner.
Okay.
My certificate is there. My license. Then I now employ a pharmacist to be running. Do you understand? But I'm the owner of the shop. It's
You
something like that.
the job you are working. You say you are working with the government
Maybe I'm working with
as a pharmacist.
yes.
You cannot register that place.
Right.
That's the rule. If you are working with government as a pharmacist, you cannot register that place. Unless you are doing one kind job somewhere that have no business with what pharmacy.
So it's not.
Unless you are doing something else that is maybe you have one business or whatever you are doing or one job. Maybe you also read architecture. What is the difference between architecture and architect? Maybe you are an architect, right? Hello, or maybe you are a pharmacist and also a what barrister, but you focus more on but you are barrister whatever. That is what government employed you as. Am I communicating? For example, now in that case, you can use your license and register a what a premise. But so far you are working with government as a pharmacist, you cannot register a pharmacist. You have to employ a pharmacist that will now register it and work. Maybe the person will work in the morning, in the evening you continue. You are the one, you are just talking that one. I'm telling you the rule. Maybe you want to learn the rule, yes. Not to argue, right? Yes. I'm telling you the what is obtainable. Is it clear? Yes. So that one is not possible unless your employment with government is not as a pharmacist. Have no business with your license or with your certificate. Because what gave you that job there is that license. If you not submit that, if they did not see your license as a pharmacist, you will not get a government job. I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah, we get it.
Is that like me that is here? What gave me this job is because I came as a what? As a what? For let's assume I came with another certificate. Another, because once I presented my certificate here as a pharmacist that graduated from the school, from one university. The next question was where is your license? Yes, because I'm claiming I'm a pharmacist, so my license must be seen, even though I am not registering this place as a premises. That's why I'm telling you that what makes that premise is you as a pharmacist, not the what. So you can't go and hang a license somewhere and disappear. That's a wrong practice. That's the point I'm making. Okay. What's that?
I have my license. Can I open like different pharmacies with that same?
If you're a pharmacist. Hello, someone has a question that as a pharmacist, let's assume she's a pharmacist. Can she open more than one pharmacy? Yes. Good. You can open more than one pharmacy, but each pharmacy you open, there must be a superintendent what pharmacist that will oversee that place. And that's the pharmacy that will enter that place, not you again. Not you. It's your name, but not you. If you see those people that have chain pharmacies, there's some pharmacy here that have up to 20 branches. They employ 20 superintendent pharmacists. Each of them must have a superintendent pharmacist. Because the idea is that the pharmacist should sit down there, not you. You cannot walk in to them at the same time. It's not possible. That's why I say that it's you. It's not so the license is just to back you up that this is who you are. Am I communicating? it's actually you. It's essentially your presence that matters in that place, not the license. License is not a human being, but it's just there to back you up as a what? Pharmacist. Am I communicating? Yes. So if you are any branch you are opening, you must employ a pharmacist that will sit down there, put his bum bum on the bench, on a chair, or stand up as case may be, depending on how that place is, and walk and see patients and help patients. That's the idea. What's that?
But if I show, like as a pharmacist, so I open two fresh pharmacies. So me, I'm still in one as a pharmacist, and I employ another pharmacist.
Yes, yes, yes.
Pharmacy technician.
No, pharmacist.
So I have to employ another pharmacist.
You can't even open it without another pharmacist in the first place. It's still your own, but that pharmacist that will go to the PCN or two of you will go as my. Once you go and say, I want to open, where is your pharmacist? That's the next question. You must come with your specific pharmacist that will enter that place.
With his license.
Yes, yes, yes.
The person is leaving the place because.
Now, if the person is leaving, he will write letter of resignation. Then you yourself will also write letter of acceptance of the word resignation. These two documents must be kept before that person get another job somewhere else that will require him to register. The person must show letter of resignation and letter of acceptance before the person can enter that place or open his own. Yes. Ask.
My own question is that as a pharmacist, when immediately you finish school, you're not able to get job. You now you open your own pharmacy, register it. Along the way, you now got a job for government organization. How can you manage?
If you get a job from government this thing, and that is the where you want to focus, of course, now that's where you spend. The right thing is that you have to employ. Maybe if let's assume now for the year, let's assume now I registered I started my own pharmacy. Then maybe around in January, for example, now maybe around December, around let's say June, I got a job with the government. Am I communicating? Yes. That place has been registered for the year. I cannot register it again for that year. What I will now do is this: I will now employ a pharmacist that will be staying there to work while I go for my government job. Then I will make sure that the pharmacist license will be ready by next year. By January the following year, I will officially resign as superintendent pharmacist I am still the owner, but I will officially resign as the superintendent of that my what pharmacy, where the person will now assume as the what superintendent and I register for the following year. That is the right thing to do. Where I focus on my government job, but maybe in the evening because it's my own. Maybe if I close work, I can come and stay, depending on my arrangement with my pharmacist. Then maybe, of course, you may not be able to stay from morning till night. Maybe in the evening hours, or if I notice that I cannot be staying there in the evening, I can even employ another pharmacist. We call them locum pharmacist. I may employ another pharmacist that work maybe in the evening time and weekends. It may be a pharmacist that is working in government or anywhere. Evening time, he must have been through with what he's doing in where he's working. Or it may even be a pharmacist that have not gotten any job, that just left school. It may even be someone that is doing youth service. He'll be coming there in the evening, maybe evening and the weekends. While my superintendent will focus on morning hours on weekdays. The idea is that the pharmacy should be covered. At any point in time a patient enters there, the person should be able to see a pharmacist. That is the idea. So for locum, if you can decide to work for locum, There are some pharmacies that just because they've not gotten anything, any government job or any place to register, they focus on doing locum from place to place. Some may have up to two locums if they work here in the morning. Some may have, we have morning locum, we have evening locum, we have weekend locum. Some may focus on maybe they work there in the morning, they work in another place in the evening, then the weekend, but the issue that the person will break down. That is the issue there. Money. Okay, now you think is you think everything is about money. You need your time to rest. Eh? That work without his license. Every pharmacy work with his license. You cannot employ without your license as pharmacist. What you say will not register a place. You are working with a license. Any place you are going for locum, they must ask you for a copy of your license. That license is for them to confirm that you are what? Pharmacist. But you are not registering the place. It's only a superintendent pharmacist that registers a place. But local pharmacists, they must see your license, because is that a license that shows that you are a what? Pharmacist. Am I communicating? Mm. Can I work can I work it's not store, please. It's a pharmacy. It's not even a shop. That's the wrong pharmacy. Yes, now. If they open by themselves, open what? I think that we have talked about this thing over and over again. Over and over again. I have explained this how many times? Huh? No, she was there. She was there. Can they run what? Sorry. Can they work in a pharmacy? For a pharmacy technician can work in a yes now. So who else are you working with? It's even advisable. It's even advisable if you leave school, don't jump and start because your brother gave you 10 million naira. You want to go and start part-time medicine shop. Calm down first. Work first. Work for like 1-2 years. Calm down first. Just work. You can fix that money. You can fix the money somewhere. Just work. Calm down and work. Work. So that when you now work, if you end up opening your own part-time medicine shop, remember I told you if you want to do retail, it's only part-time medicine shop. Listen carefully. If you want to do retail, it's only part-time medicine shop you can open. If you experience that place and you start working, open your own, you apply a high level of professionalism that people may even get confused. Is it a pharmacy or not? Because of the type of how we organize the place. Am I there are some part-time medicine shop you will see today. You'll be like, man, because of how the person, if you come, they will have time. That person must have gone through one training or the other, serious one. Maybe the person may even be a pharmacy technician, but you may not know. Am I communicating? That one is different. But if it is wholesale, if it is wholesale you want to do or importation, you as a pharmacy technician can open a pharmacy wholesale. The only thing you need to do is to employ a superintendent pharmacy that will register it with his license. But you can open once you register a company, you can open. The only thing you need is that in that your company, let a pharmacist be one of the directors. Once you have a pharmacist that is one of the directors in that company, you can majestically, without doing like this, go to PCN with your superintendent pharmacist that I want to register a wholesale pharmacy or an importation if you have the money. Once they see you as a pharmacist, they will sharply you open it and start running your whole cell. Because in that whole cell, you can now sell drug that pharmacist license covers. Because your annual permit doesn't cover most of these things. That for you to sit down and start selling it and start selling them there, giving one on one is wrong. But in block, as a carton, you are selling to pharmacies, hospitals that are dealing with patients one on one. Have you not seen why it is only a pharmacist that is allowed to run? Because there are a lot of the drug you see there. If you go to a big pharmacy, the type of drug you'll be seeing there, very very heavy, very potent drugs that if you're not careful, it can make or mar. So it's not what somebody with half-baked knowledge of it can handle. Well, when I say half-baked, I mean you can't compare yourself with somebody that's read pharmacy for 5 years, 6 years. That's the fact. And also somebody that just went and learn one thing or the other cannot come and compare himself with you. So there are categories of what you can do. But does it make sense? So when I say half-baked, not in the side of it becomes half-baked if you are fronting yourself doing what pharmacists should do. It's half-baked. Now, two of us, your knowledge in that regard is what? Half-baked. But your knowledge as a pharmacy technician is not half-baked, because you respected yourself. You know where you belong to. It's not half-baked. It's fully baked, because you know this is the list of things you can sell and the ones you cannot sell. You are operating at your normal. But if you now want to go and start doing what pharmacist you should be doing, where you have your almost OND, it's half baked now. That's why it's not allowed. Okay.
From what you said, I understand that the reason why the pharmacist, only the fact that that's become a location.
Of course, one very important.
Then you said something regarding Wuxi.
Oh, say yes. Yes.
So in other words, does it mean that necessarily in a Muslim premises, it is not compulsory that a superintendent pharmacist should?
No. You employ him to work there. He should do that. He should stay there and work. In fact, him working there self will give you, because there are ideas on how to run that business. He should sit there. He should work there too.
But it does not have to do with patients.
No, he should work there too. Both importation, he should work there too. Am I competing? Yes. What?
This medical
Okay.
there's information they say that is it good to submit your they say that it's not good that there is a friend, like maybe I have a friend, and my friend has said that there is a job applying for. So and this my friend is a pharmacy and I'm a pharmacist. So but because she was the one that want to make me to report. So now she requested that I must send my duplicate of license. So which I did. So at the end of the day, the person did not get the work. For example, maybe I did not get the work. So as I did not get the work, I'm already feeling like so that my friend now there's another opportunity that came out. That my friend now went and using that license.
For what?
Without my notice.
You using the license and working how?
They said that he used the license. That one I said yes. And forward for that, applied for that, another job for pharmacist. And when at the end of the day, the work, she secured the work and claimed to be a pharmacist using that my license and the work without my notice until the issue now arrives. That is when she now told me, and that I problem. So then I said I is not advisable to do.
No, you must submit your duplicate now if you're looking for a job. That one is the person's business. It doesn't concern you. See, you have to submit a copy of your license now, right? Yes, that's what you should do. Now, if the person, if someone now use it to go and start working, to start impersonating, it's not your business. It's person issue. Number one, if the person, those that employ the person are not even serious. Am I communicating? So those that employ the person are not even serious. So that one doesn't affect you, sir. If you want to deal with the person, you can sue that person.
Yes.
You personally, if you want to deal with the person decisively, you can sue that person and claim damages because it's impersonation, and it's impersonation is a serious crime. But if you choose to just let it go, but you, it has no effect on you at all. Am I communicating? Is those that employ both the person and those that employ the person are not even serious. How can someone get the license? The picture is there, the name is there, and the person submit another certificate. So which university certificate did not submit? But they are not, those that employ her or him and they are not even serious. Both parties are not serious. Hello, are we together? Are we together? All right, let's continue. Hey, this is taking time. It's taking time. Oh. No, it's not true. We cannot call it a day. You can call it a day if you want, but we cannot call it a day. No. All right, so now, remember I told you that you are being inducted means that your name has entered the register of what? Pharmacy Council of Nigeria. That's when you say that when I say that I am a registered pharmacist. When you say that I am a registered pharmacist, what do you mean that my name is in register of what? Pharmacy Council of Nigeria. In fact, that I'm here now, my state where I worked last is aware that I'm here. Yes. They will write letter, we call it transfer, and give me. I will officially inform them, and they will check whether my activities when I was in that state, if there's any issue I have. Now, this new state I am now, mine is to take that letter and go to the PCN in this state and submit it there. And they will now put me in their own database that are now here. Of course. So now, if my next year license now comes out now, if I've gotten the letter already, if I finalize with the PCN here, and my next year license comes out now, it will be that I'm now in this state. I'm no longer where I came from. So everywhere you go is monitored. Am I communicating? Yes. Then if I leave this the same way, if I leave, that letter is communication between PCN here and PCN there in the states, and also the PCN in as a body. Now, if I also leave this country, unless I don't want to, unless, listen carefully, unless I don't want to practice here as a pharmacist. If I enter another country, if I want to enter another country and I want to practice there as a pharmacist, once I step my foot to Bagam, everything will come back to PCN Nigeria. To be sure that I am a what? Pharmacist. Unless I want to go there and be cleaning bomb. Fine. That one doesn't require me as a pharmacy. Anybody can do that. Two of us. So whether I like, I have no business with them. But the point is that once so far I want to practice as a pharmacist, every information about me must be, they must get every information about me. In fact, that letter from here, state, the one they gave me from the state I came from, told me, the letter told the PCN here that I practice well there. I have no issues. I am not owing anything. I didn't do anything, commit anything that is unprofessional, nothing. And I'm clean. That's the content of the letter. And they will not, if I submit it, they will receive it and say, okay, fine, you are now welcome to this state. And PCN Federal will now be notified that this social pharmacist is now here. That's why when my license will now come down next year, it will now bear an address in this state, and I'm now in this ward, so address this state. It no longer bear the old state I came from, because I've settled anything I have with them. So far pharmacy is concerned, pharmacy practice is concerned, I am now here. So anywhere you go, unless you don't want to practice, continue practicing as a pharmacist. The same thing with as a pharmacy technician. Any state you go, so far you want to practice there as a pharmacy technician, the same process. The same process. I don't know how they do their own, but it should be the same thing.
For example, now, if I finish now and I want to clap, I'll write the name.
If you finish, you want to clap.
You want to clap
and you did
everything now.
induction.
Yes. And they want to do. Are you going to write the letter today for them to know that they're clapping? You want to come practice there?
If you want to practice,
yes, you have to write.
if you want to practice, if you go back there and you tell them that if you like, hide and disappear from this country, and go there and say I'm a pharmacy technician, they will ask you, please let me see your documents. Once you bring your documents, Nigeria will communicate on your behalf.
So I must write the letter.
You know that you're writing it. Listen. There must be what that thing you showed. They will ask you the documents. And no, I told you, if you go there, you write their board exam.
Yes.
That document is one of the things that will qualify you to write the board exam now.
Yes. If you are pharmacy technician, like the doctor is pharmacy. No,
if you go there, if you are going to Canada, tomorrow, and you did your induction here, and you go to Canada tomorrow, unless you want to go and carry poo-poo, if what you want to practice, poo-poo, if what you want to practice as a pharmacy technician there, you have to first of all present your document to them. They will see what, because you are claiming that you're a pharmacy technician, right? Fine. If they look at it, anybody can come with any documents and claim that it's a pharmacy technician. Before you write their board exam, they must confirm from Nigeria that you were a pharmacy technician in Nigeria first of all. If PCN confirm that you are registered pharmacy technician in Nigeria, fine. They will now say, okay, in Nigeria, you were a registered pharmacy technician. The next step now is that you have to write our own country exam before you can qualify to practice here. That is normal. So you can now apply. But if they find out that your name is not in the register of PCN, that alone can deport you. It's criminal. You keep writing now. until you pass.
I'll pass now with this light blue.
Huh?
What you actually say is even with the payment license, it's a want. Because I remember I actually registered in the state.
Okay.
So when I came to Lagos, I want to transfer. I went to the PCM office to meet them. I want to transfer to Lagos. What they said I have to go back to the state and meet with the director in the state pharmacy director.
DPS, yes.
Yeah. When I meet with him, he will now be the one to sign me after paying the levy.
Of course.
He will now sign me and transfer me to Lagos.
Of course.
So when I get to Lagos, he will now give me.
That's normal. So anywhere you're going, you don't just wake up and do what you like.
Because another
Do you know what it means? Your name is in the register. Federal government of Nigeria is aware that you
They
exist.
send money for us.
Yes.
Hello, are we together? So, any question? If I catch you there, I ask.
It's not something like this before. So they'll see they send a confirmation regarding your name, okay, you have a good record. So I want to know, does it mean that PCN has a record so that if anything goes wrong, you understand, they are going to take your name whether good or bad. Then that is number one. Then number two, does it mean there are offenses that could make PCN withdraw your license?
Hey now, there are offenses. No, he asked, he was like, so what it means that PPCN has maybe a kind of register where you have that you are that's why you are registered. From that name registered means that your name has entered the register. That's why you have your registration number. As I am now, I have my PCN registration number. And you don't know what I do with it. So that number, even in their website, you see my details. With that number itself, you will see my name in their site that this person is a registered pharmacy. The same thing as a pharmacy technician. Am I communicating? Now on the aspect of the other one, there are some, like now, for example now, if I get a job here now, are we together?
Yes.
If I get a job here now with maybe one pharmacy now,
11th week, please.
maybe I got a job with a pharmacist to be working there as a pharmacist. Maybe they gave me money to go and buy drug. I disappear with the money. For example now, it's a slap on the profession. True of us? Yes. If PCA get that information, that alone, my license can be withdrawn. Then if the owner of the place did deal with me legally in the court or prison, PCM will also deal with me professionally. Am I competing? Because it's a slap on the profession. Or maybe I have some of these scandals you see on internet about somebody, maybe they see somebody with human head, or that somebody involved in one, so that they will line up criminals that they caught somewhere. They went to bank robbery. For example, there are pharmacists, for example now, or pharmacy technician is one of them. Like you know, PCN will discipline you good professionally, because it's a slap on the what? Profession. Am I competing? Then it can also be within where I'm working. Some practices, like I told you, some things. There's one pharmacy where someone dispensed dispensed a drug without prescription, and the person, those people that bought it, used it to make someone to sleep, and that person died from there. Those involved were disciplined. In fact, until they discovered that they were not part of the what conspiracy, but by virtue of dispensing without the prescription, without putting it in the poison book, it's already a professional issue. And PCN also acted on that. I don't know if you understand we are going to. The person, those in charge, the person, I don't know what I didn't get is whether the person is a pharmacist or a pharmacy technician. But the person went to prison. The person was jailed for like 2 years until it was proven that he wasn't part of the what the conspiracy. But the initial allegation was that he's part of the what conspiracy. But the first question was asked, where did you write it? What evidence? What prescription? The person could not provide it. So it was on that note, the person was jailed. He stayed there for like 2 years or so, or even up to 3 years. I can't remember again. Until it was later discovered that he was not actually, that it was just carelessness. It's just professional nonchalance. And that some of you are doing that nonsense today. Someone will come give me loads of time because you carry one card and give and say, he's my neighbor. He used to buy it. No, it's wrong. So that same nonchalant attitude, that was how the person gave that flu and the palm to those guys that came. He assumed nothing, and gave it out without prescription. We are insisting prescription. Where I've worked, I insisted that even when the owner was saying, I insisted I am not giving. The person must get prescription. They will say the person has the doctor. They say that he's a doctor. I don't know. Wrote one thing, but no name, no name. I say this prescription should be the name of the doctor, the hospital, before I can do that. They talk for. I did not do it too. I did not. I refuse. The owner is a pharmacist. He was saying, but I said I'm not doing it. I just wash my hand of it. Am I communicating? So the point I'm making is this: let's do the right thing, because when it will backfire, that's when you know that this country has laws. Ask.
Like as you are the pharmacist that you're working here, and something happened that you resign. You actually resign without the normal notification to the company. Do you have a penalty for that?
If the person takes it off, yes. And it's where we are working, you should notify them now.
You should notify them, but when something happens, like you are coming to the office now, you are supposed to be the pharmacy in charge that has the key to the pharmacy. And before you come in, the owner of the place will come in and we pick some things. When you come, you always got that things are always getting missing in the pharmacy. And you raise alarm and they are not really giving you good feedback. And the place belongs to them. What will you do in that case?
If something is missing.
Drugs is missing.
Okay.
And when you come, you count it before you go, you take stock before you leave it. And your the whole thing was complete. When they come the next day, the something was missing. And when you make confirmation with the security, so that the owner of the place is always coming after the staff have left, and you try to stop it, it's not working out. As a pharmacy in charge, what are you supposed to do?
Who employed you? Is it that person?
Yes.
Sit with him and talk with him.
And when the person you have talked with the person,
He said what?
the person is still insisting that it's his place and they have any rights whatsoever he's doing.
So, and you show him the evidence that something is missing. He said.
Yes.
He said what?
You'll be the one to pay for it now.
And even if you have money to continue paying, you keep paying now.
If not, you leave, Abi.
If you don't have the money, if you don't have the money, you resign and leave now.
I need to wait for that woman.
No, depending on your agreement with them, there are some in your appointment letter. They will tell you you give 1 month notice or forfeit 1 month's salary in lieu of it. That's the standard
So
in most
in
places.
this condition, whereby the owner of the place is the one implicating the pharmacy, will you come and hide your 1 month salary and you'll be paying?
If you cannot stay for 1 month, please you should give 1 month or forfeit 1 month salary in lieu. That is the right thing to do. And also depending on your agreement, is it what is in your appointment letter? Is it there in your appointment letter?
In fact, the pharmacy is there, they are not even giving you the appointment letter.
The person may decide to just disappear and get ready for case. Any case that comes up, you ask them, where did you sign it? Am I communicating?
Yeah, right, sir.
The person can, so far there is no document, the person can disappear and get ready for any case that may come up. If a case comes up, they start going to law and ask question, did you sign it? And once you get to the sign it, the other may withdraw.
That thing happened to me and my
So that's thing. And it seems that thing is rampant in this state.
yes.
They just telling you, you pay. And they'll be claiming that they're the owner of the place, doing what they like. Then if misses, you pay. And they will not give you total control of business. So you know that yes, if you misses now, I am now the one, true of us. But they will be entering, hold the key, entering anyhow and be going. Then when he misses, they say you pay. Hello, Alpha. Are you following? Are you sure? Okay. Well, let me go. Please silence your phone, please. Of course, the code of conduct is prepared and reviewed regularly. True of us, periodically. True of us, yes. This sometimes one or two things there may be something may happen. A case may come up that they have not even witnessed such case before, and they treat that case. That case now may even enter in the what code of conduct that so thing should not happen again. Am I communicating? So that's why it is reviewed what periodically, and it captures new issues that arise from the what profession. Maybe there may be a case of social person engaging in social thing. If they settle that case, they will now actually see how they will now incorporate